What's up, everybody? Today we're doing Guilt by Throne. My brother has made the wild claim that this is another Buster Odeholm band.
Yeah,
I've heard of this band. I know they're more like hardcore beatdown adjacent. That's about
yeah,
it, though.
that's really all I know about them. I haven't listened to them. I know they have an EP out, and this is their first release post that EP, and they have a huge following for a band that only has one EP. It's like 600K on Spotify, but
And Buster's in it, or did he produce it?
he's in it. So I watched an interview earlier today that he did with Dean Lamb, actually, of
Oh, okay.
Archspire, and he is the drummer in this band. So
Nice.
he was a drummer for Throne. Throne's kind of a new thing for him. I didn't know this. So I thought that Vilja Harta, whatever members of them that are in Humanity's Last Breath,
Hmm.
that they just like are going around creating bands that are just like Vilja Harta to keep making different bands. But actually, this is what I didn't know. Buster Odeholm,
Hmm.
hopefully I'm saying that right. He was in Humanity's Last Breath first, and Vilja
Oh,
Harta was his favorite band. And then
damn.
Vilja Harta asked him to play. So he actually doesn't write anything for Vilja Harta on purpose. And the reason that is he said that it's his favorite band and he doesn't want to change the course of their music, which is interesting. So he plays guitar, but he doesn't do any of the writing. For Humanity's Last Breath, he does the writing. And for Throne, I'm not sure, but he plays drums.
It would kind of make sense because when you have two bands that do have a very similar style, you don't want to just like get caught up in writing, the same shit for both bands,
Yeah.
basically. So that would make
Yeah.
sense.
He said it like this. He said that he wants his favorite band to stay his favorite band. So he'll play
Nice.
what they tell him to do.
Fucking bass, dude.
Yeah, but he wants to like hear the song and be like, "Yeah, fuck yeah, this is a badass really hard song," and he's the guitarist.
If I joined fucking Slipknot, like I'm gonna hit the keg, but I'm not writing the shit. Y'all write the keg parts, dude. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna hit the shit.
So basically from a band member perspective, he gives himself the stranger is what he's doing.
He gives himself the stranger, dude. That's one of the best moves ever.
Yeah. Look up the stranger if you don't know what it is.
People
So,
know what the stranger is.
no, they don't. I don't think they do. If you tell us in the comments if you know what the stranger is. Give us a hot take. Do you think the stranger's good? Tell us in
We
the
do.
comments.
Maybe we can make a move like the stranger danger where you like numb the fuck out of your arm and start beating the shit out of yourself, dude.
All right. I say well, on that note, since this is like fucking hardcore beatdown, fucking let's get into this video.
Throne.
Throne guilt.
I can't forgive myself for the things I've done. It's like every bad decision I made, I think until this point. Guess it's all my fault that I've run into
I like that guitar riff.
this excessive guilt is making me feel sick. To escape my own reality. Give me a break.
Ooh. Ah, dude, that drum fill was dope.
I've had enough of what the fuck you want is. Because it don't insecure. Cause I'm about to lose my mind over this stupid shit. Trying to understand. If there I am with the same thoughts stuck in my head.
I'm gonna pause it for a sec. So, something I notice is obviously hardcore draws a lot of inspiration from like hip hop in a way,
Yeah.
like the flow of it, how the drums were arranged. But I love how if Buster's doing the drums, dude, I love those little fucking hi hat taps he was doing to keep some rhythm in there, dude. And God, he's just the shit, dude. I love him. This sounds great, dude. It's
Yeah.
mean. Uh, it makes me just want to fucking crowd kill people.
But there's a clarity, and I'm not sure if this is because, Buster's handling some of the production on this. I imagine he would, you know?
Probably, yeah.
And there's a clarity on the recording too that's definitely seems like it would be signature him. So It sounds fucking great. Like it's well, everything is sitting right in the mix too. So
It's just who I am. I'm unable to change the way I think. A broken record on
Pick it up.
old place. I'm trying to bury it. I know it doesn't make any sense, but I can't forget what I can't forget. 'Cause something else that gets the way of me down. It's on my head. It wasn't telling me lies. So now I'm fighting every feeling inside. Before I spiral down to where I wanna fucking die.
that was dope.
Always ending up in the same place, over and over again. Damn, I just can't believe I am. Always ending up in the same place, over and over again. I wish I could forget all that I've done wrong. It's like every bad decision I made has ended to this point. And now I'm all alone, without knowing what to do or say. It's hard to explain, but it's so easy being hard on yourself when you're not well.
Yep, that's him on drums.
Self-blame, when it's in your DNA. This excessive guilt makes me feel sick. I can't fucking seem to set myself free.
Fuck yeah,
All right.
that was
Yeah.
dope.
That's something you always got to appreciate about hardcore, dude. It's just straight to fucking business,
Yeah, yeah.
usually.
So having never heard that band before, definitely great production value for a hardcore band. A lot of them don't have that. A lot of good ones don't have that. And the hits were heavy, drums were great, Buster's amazing. So yeah, I can see why people are hyped about that band. Definitely.
Yeah. Man, what a every time I kind of think back to like early Parkway and like, our original loves for metalcore, dude. And sometimes I get discouraged with maybe metalcore is not really going the way I want it to, but everything else within the metal spectrum, dude, is just fucking off the charts, dude. It's all been great.
Yeah.
There's no better time to be a fan of metal, in my opinion.
Well, I've noticed that there was this like great mix, right, of different genres coming together in the early 2000s. Like you go listen to Old Parkway, like you mentioned, and I just listened to Killing with a Smile again today. God, what a great fucking album! But the thing about it was so much death metal. There was so much metal. There was so like everything was so like integrated. And I feel like today actually they're separating again, but keeping a little bit of the flavor of the mix, if that makes any sense. Like we have like actual hardcore bands that do a little bit of deathcore, or do a little bit of, whatever you want to call it. But they're leaning more towards extremely towards one end rather than a little bit every way.
Yeah.
So it seems to be
Well,
the flavor today.
I don't know, they're becoming like kind of genres, subgenres in and of themselves. Like downbeat
Yep.
is very like hardcore deathcore oriented if you're, using Traders or Body Snatcher as the benchmark, and Paleface, obviously. And then you have like this extreme excited of deathcore, which is like Distant. And then you have like Darko, which is like new deathcore, I would call it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the best way to describe it,
Industrial
Yeah, yeah.
core, possibly. Yeah. Like there's all kinds of like little flavors in there. And then now, new metal kind of got integrated in the early 2000s into everything, where it was just like a little bit of it. And now new metal's coming back out. As everything separates out, new metal came back, and all those different, genres are starting to come out.
Well, that's
Have a
one of
bigger
the
play.
things, man. Because there needs to be that counterbalance, because while obviously Blackened's very popular, it's just
Yeah.
very fast paced rhythmically and kind of chaotic. New metal, and I would say like gent by association, things of that nature are very groovy. You know what I mean? So they're kind of like the offset to the, blast beat shit. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
makes sense.
You got to have some groove, dude. And hardcore obviously does that pretty well. yeah, so again, that was Guilt by Throne. Buster's fucking killing it, man. He is a maestro of fucking
Yeah,
metal at
he's
this
doing
point.
exactly what I want to do with music, man. Like what I thought I wanted to do with music, like not even knowing that's what I wanted to do.
Yeah,
Like I never saw, you know, something like Vilja Harta coming. He plays and he's like, I love that band. And then he started playing for them. That's amazing.
yeah. What a dream come true.
Last Breath sounds a lot like them because he's extremely influenced by them. Dude, that guy's living the dream. Uh,
Yeah.
so hands off to him. And he's doing The Stranger. I mean, I haven't done The Stranger in years, dude.
I was gonna say, guys, if this shit got you fucking hyphy, let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yep.
Also, next time you're in the pit, just numb your arms up, dude, so it doesn't feel like you, and start
Yeah.
fucking whacking kids, dude. It's the
Fuck yeah.
stranger danger, dude.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, start crowd killing whilst not being able to feel your arms.
Yeah.
That's the takeaway from this.
Yeah.
All right, like, subscribe, love you.
Peace out.